guys? This is Wackamer Gamer. We're coming in here live. Actually, not live, because I figured that I cannot talk to you guys and play games. We'll play the video game at the same time. I have here only this guy. Real quick, we're gonna have an interview with only this guy on one of actually the game of the month, which is Taken King. Only this guy. Did you get any research on that?
Well, I researched that. Well, not really research. I know that there's.
It's research. You know, you gotta make it seem good. You wanna grab a seat, little? Only this guy. You stand up like you're uncomfortable. Anyway, there's only this guy. He's starting out his YouTube channel pretty soon.
I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but so for Destiny Taken King, what they actually added in was 3 new subclasses. One of them being the Stormbringer. Yeah, the Stormbringer.
So he controls the weather?
No, Stormbringer actually gives you the power of a lightning bow.
A lightning bow?
And then I think it's the Firebreaker or Sunbreaker.
Okay, there's a lot of elements in this.
And then you get, so for that one, you get to control fire and throw around fire hammers. And I forgot what the last one is.
So apparently this revitalized the series. And the debate for me now is whether or not we should pick up Star Wars or should we get this Taken King.
I didn't even finish. Taken King also allows you to own your own swords, which you can use in combat.
Wow! So they got multiple swords?
Yeah. You know, like how you were able to wield Crota?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can wield your own sword. It replaces your heavy weapon, and you get like 40 or 50 strikes. So it's like somewhat of a gun. So it's not too OP because it's a sword, so it's like a one-shot. But it's not...
A one-shot, one-kill thing?
Well, no, like 2-shot, just like how Crota was.
So let me ask you this. Suppose I have a sword and you have a sword. How does that play out when you fight?
Well, then we'll just slice each other, and then I could back off trying to heal myself.
Is there any way you can, like, block? Is it like... You know, like...
No.
So there's no way you can dodge it or nothing like that?
Well, dodge, you can just fly away. I mean, for the sword, since you have to be close range for melee, if you were coming at me with a sword, I'd just shoot your head off with my sniper. So that's how I am.
Okay. Seems like you got your game together.
But then again, you'd have to be, I think, a level 35 to actually get a sword.
I'm very impressed, only this guy. You were stuttering before, but you really got your research done this time. I also heard that the actual storyline is a lot better too, right?
Yeah, there's a lot more added, and you think, oh, it's just gonna be like a little small storyline and go on the ship and everything. It's not. It's really expanded, and to the point where you don't even know when it's gonna end. And you have the new enemy called the Taken, which the Taken are really fast, dark enemies, which some of them can split, some aren't, but most of them are just regular Taken, which come at you and try to slice you like a thrall, but they're not that fast.
Oh, okay, so you've actually seen some footage and everything else.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. We're right here. Obviously, you guys, I just need to explain this little thing about what's going on right now. Like I said, I played this about a day ago. Right now, this is Solid Snake, and I'm trying to get headshots. I'm pretty bad at it, obviously, and I'm just trying to complete a mission. So, have you known anything about Star Wars?
Not really. I haven't been watching any gameplay. I've only seen like this one Vine where I'm guessing that there's definitely improved graphics. I've seen it, and that's amazing.
So is this like a remake, or is this like a new thing?
It's a new thing. I think it's gonna be based off the new Star Wars movie that's coming out. Think about it.
Nice! So there's gonna be a black stormtrooper.
Probably.
This is cool. See, so now the whole debate is whether I should get Taken King or Star Wars.
Well, See, Star Wars isn't coming out until like November, December. So, if you had enough money, I would suggest that you buy Taken King now, and then you would buy like Star Wars like in January or something. But if you wanted to keep the surprise away, I would suggest that you don't watch any gameplay. I mean,
is Star Wars an actual? They have actual storyline to it, or is it just
it's gonna be storyline because it's
more of a
gonna be
multiplayer experience?
See, when it comes to Star Wars games, people know it for the multiplayer, but they always have storylines. By Star Wars games, I mean Battlefront 1 and 2. People know it for this, for the gameplay and the multiplayer, but they don't know it for the storyline and how it actually goes with the regular Star Wars storyline.
So it's just like random people killing each other, basically.
Basically.
But you can be like Luke Skywalker or something like that.
Yeah, see, if you've ever played Call of Duty Black Ops or any Call of Duty itself, you would know that if you shoot somebody, like, let's say, if you get a whole bunch of kills, like 10 or 20 kills, you get a kill streak, and then you can use that for special things. That's the same thing with Battlefront 1 and 2. Or 2, because that's the one I own. In 2, when I'm competing with my brother, I would shoot his head off and be like, I just keep getting kills. And the more kills you get, the more characters you unlock that you can use. But they only are limited depending on the amount of kills and the amount of deaths. And let's say if I got 10 kills, a 10 kill streak, I would get Yoda.
So Yoda is not a person you get automatically?
No. See, that's the thing. It's not me. Think about it. If you had a character, a Jedi or a Sith, automatically, and then you just had and then you could be a regular dude, you would automatically die, and it would be hard to have regular gameplay. That's why they made Battlefront as a game where you're the soldiers. And if you're lucky enough to get that kill streak without dying or anything, then you would be able to get your Darth Vader. Then you get your Darth Vader or your Luke Skywalker or whoever, depending on which map, which is also a thing.
So we're just a peon in that game.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
you don't even have.
So you can't even be Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, you can. It's just that you have to get a kill streak to be him.
So you just morph into Luke Skywalker?
No.
So you're like a shapeshifter?
No, see, it's a character
switch.
It's a character switch screen, and then there's like 4. You start off with 2 characters. If I got 3 kills in a row without dying, another soldier would be added. If I got like 10, then I would get a Jedi or Sith.
So you could be Samuel L. Jackson in this?
Who's that?
You don't know who Samuel L. Jackson is?
I feel like
Oh my gosh, my friend. My friend!
Wait, who's Samuel? Yeah, like
Jingo. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh yeah, he is. He's like the most despicable person in Jingo. Steven. Samuel L. Jackson played. He's like the Jedi guy, the only black Jedi there.
Oh.
He dies like in the worst way.
Winduno.
Winduno. There you go. Windu.
Yes, you can be him.
You can be Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, Windu.
Does he talk?
Yeah, he talks in mid battle.
Oh my God! Is he screaming and yelling and cursing at people?
Not cursing, but
like, he is yelling.
Like,
that might actually be the deciding factor for me to buy this game. If Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
Yeah, I think it's like
you just hear. So you're gonna be like, I could get Destiny Taken King, but this game has Samuel Jackson and he's yelling. I'm gonna buy it.
Isn't that the greatest thing to slice bread? Do you understand that there's people who watch movies just for the fact that this man might yell and curse at someone? So if they actually make a game and import Samuel L. Jackson as a character, so how much win streaks do you have to get to Samuel L. Jackson?
Like 10.
10.
10 streaks without dying.
How about Yoda?
Yep. No, they're like, for a Jedi or Sith, depending on which map, they would all be 10. Well, that's concerning Battlefront 2. I'm not sure if in the new one they're going to add it like, if Yoda would be like 15 kills.
weird rocks.
But in the other games, it was different. So I'm not sure if they're gonna change a whole bunch of stuff.
Can you be Darth Vader?
Yes.
Is it James Earl Jones Darth Vader, or is it somebody else?
I really don't know the people who play it, so like don't ask me those kind of questions.
You don't know who James Earl Jones is?
No.
The guy who does build Darth Vader. I thought he did like the original Darth Vader.
Yeah, he probably does, but I probably no, it's probably not him. Cause think about it, how are they supposed to get the original Darth Vader at this point in time?
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting kind of old, so I don't know if they're... I would like to see... You know, Star Wars is one of those shows where the good guys are probably just as interesting as the bad guys.
Yeah, no. See, when the original Star Wars movies came out, there was one bad guy that everyone was interested in. And
Darth
that was
Vader.
That was Vader.
Yeah, but then afterwards, you know, you had Darth Maul. He wasn't all that good. I mean, everybody else... Senator Palpatine was all like, you know, we're just waiting on Yoda to fight.
No, because Yoda's the boss!
Yes, Yoda to me is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So if you add Yoda and Samuel L. Jackson together, I think this is a perfect 10.
Yo, Battlefront 2 has Yoda and Samuel Jackson. I could literally...
So he's bald-headed and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They always had it like that.
That's great. So we're talking, so back to Metal Gear Solid. Right now, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get loot.
Oh, I thought you were trying to look in the freaking window or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. But I just massacred a whole entire base, so to speak. And that's the beauty of this game. Like I keep on honing in, you can play this game any way you want. And I just went in for the complete kill. And it grades you on a grading system. I guess whether or not, you know, if you are able to not be seen and, you know, kill as much people without being seen, I guess you get an A+ or something. But, you know, I'm pretty comfortable with the grades I've been getting.
What have you been getting, Wayne?
Well, I've been getting passing. I've been passing. I haven't failed. I think failure is death. But, you know, it's kind of harsh that they do have a grading system. Like, you know, you survive, but you still fail. in terms of what you're supposed to do. So I don't know how do you achieve an F in this game. I think they automatically give you like a C or something if they really thought that you really sucked at it. But you know, so far I've been doing pretty decent.
Well,
but anyway, it looks like the saga continues between Taken King and... See, I got a B. There you go. That's more than passing. But I think the saga continues between me getting Taken King or the Jedi.